Wonderful. So, we're going to have this class right now, and we're going to talk about eating junk food. Do you like eating junk food?
Yes, I like it.
I think it's delicious, right?
Yes.
Though it's not healthy, but it's delicious. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about this thing. Now, the first not word, but phrase we have right here is on diet. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Trying. Okay.
And okay, trying to lose weight by eating less food or specific foods.
Example.
I don't eat any cake because I'm on a diet.
Okay. On a diet. Okay. I hope you don't mind. I'll ask your age. How old are you?
Okay. I'm sorry, teacher. Please wait
Yeah.
for me for. Okay, I want to change my change my phone. Yeah, because I'm sit up. I use my Bluetooth to talk with you,
I
and
see.
maybe my yeah maybe it's not very good.
Mm.
So I put it down.
Oh, I see. Well, can you hear me well right now?
Yes, yes, I can hear you
Okay,
well.
very good. Yes. So what I was asking is that I would like to know how old are you?
Um, I would like to eat. I would like to eat vegetables to on a diet.
Okay.
Well,
So, yeah. So you would like to eat vegetables once you are on a diet. Yeah, that is actually very good. Shirley, would you mind if I'll ask you how old are you right now?
oh, I'm 30 years old.
Oh, you're 30. Okay.
Yeah,
So, are you particular with your food? Are you particular with the food you eat?
particular. What the particular? Oh, particular.
So it means that um you are really like aware or like really choosing on what to eat, particular?
Oh, yes. I have some food, such as fried chicken, bread, um, milk tea,
Wow, milk tea. I love milk tea.
potato chips.
hmm Okay, yes, those are actually very good food. Yeah. Okay. Now, so that's very good. Now, how about junk food? Okay, can you read the
Oh,
meaning
or junk
and
food.
the example?
Okay, junk food. Food that is unhealthy because it is high in fat, sugar, or artificial substances. Children in America are exposed to many television advertisements for junk food.
Very good. Okay, thank you so much for reading. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. How about in China? I'm not totally aware. How exactly commercials and advertisement in your country on TV?
Uh, yes. Uh, uh, um, I'm sorry, I beg your pardon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I speaking too fast for you?
No, no, no.
Not
Because
really.
you have some words I don't familiar with it.
Okay, I'll say it very carefully. So,
Yeah,
in
yes.
your
Your pronunciation pronunciation is very good. I
uh,
can hear you clearly.
okay, yeah. So here, um, in your
Oo
country,
nga, naka-silent.
so our children. exposed to many television advertisements for junk foods too?
Oh, oh yes,
Oh.
yes. We have a TV show for kids, um, the advertisement in this TV show it will uh, sh- uh, will have the junk food such as
Mm.
the potato crisps, potato
Potato
crisps,
fries,
and the
potato chips.
fries.
Yeah.
Yes, um,
McDonald's,
and some
KFC.
drinks. Yes, yes,
Drinks. Exactly. All right then. Yeah, we can't blame them. They're businesses. So, all right.
yeah.
So how about lollipop? Okay, please read the
Oh,
meaning and the example.
okay. Wrapped sweet for sucking or chewing. George Smith put hard candy on a stick and called it a lollipop.
Okay. Addictive. Okay.
Addictive. An addictive activity or food is one that you cannot stop doing or eating once you have started.
Mm-hmm.
These hamburgers are addictive. I
Oh,
can't stop eating them.
okay. Do you love eating
Oh,
hamburger?
addictive. No, no, I don't. I don't like hamburgers.
Mm.
Because I don't like the bread on it. Yeah, I don't like
Okay.
the bread.
I see.
And if I and if you just ask me to eat some bread, I like the bread, but I don't like the hamburgers.
I
The
s-
bread, the
mm.
bread of the hamburgers.
Oh, all right then. So you don't like this kind of bread, but you like a different type of
Yes,
bread. All right. I seldom
yes.
eat hamburgers actually. Yeah. Yeah, just so. I eat hamburger but not too much. All right. So, right here, moderation. Okay.
Oh, moderation,
Okay, please read.
moderation,
Yeah.
not extreme. My doctor advised me to eat anything I want as long as it's in moderation.
Mhm. Okay. I think everything in moderation is okay. Yeah.
Yes,
If you're craving, you understand when I say craving?
craving, crazy for something.
Craving, not crazy. Crazy is different from craving.
Craving.
You're like, you're like, I'm not going to give you the Chinese translation. I would like you to think. For
Oh,
example, I'm
okay.
going to say, you know what, Shirley? I feel like eating ice cream. Craving. I feel like.
Oh,
You're craving for
feel like.
something. Yeah.
And that means a long for something.
Longing for.
Long for
Yes, very good.
longing
Longing
for ice
for.
cream.
Yes.
Okay.
Good, good. Okay, that's very good. You know, once you're craving for something, a taste of, I mean, a little bit of something is okay. That's what they said.
Yes.
A little bit of something is okay, but not too much. I mean, it'll be applied to the food we take and things that we do. Do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree with you.
Yes, that's very true.
Mm,
Uh-huh.
for us, we always use a cell phone too much. So
Yeah,
so the using cell phone must in moderation must
moderation.
be in moderation.
Mm, I think, but in my own opinion, the way China is heading is really going to be, you guys are going to rely on your mobile phones moving forward.
Yes, because
Mainly
we
because,
always use it.
yeah, mainly because, everything that you do is just there on your mobile phone. So Yeah. But I think it's just moderation. So, yeah. But I think it's just moderation. Everything. I think what
Yeah.
is a little toxic. Do you know what's the meaning of toxic?
Toxic.
Toxic.
Top, top,
Too much of something
toxic.
that's toxic. That will harm your
Oh,
body. That's a toxic. That's a harmful thing. Toxic.
okay.
Toxic is like a poison
Toxic.
or stuff.
Toxic.
Toxic.
Poison.
You got it.
Uh, it's it means poison.
Poisonous, venom. Yeah, something like this one. Does it make sense to you?
Okay.
The meaning?
Yes,
It's a
and yes,
it's toxic to
I
our
got the
body.
meaning.
Okay, good. Something like that.
Yes.
So, yeah, definitely that's it. Now let's try to review the words that we had learned for this afternoon. I believe these are all familiar words. Okay. On a diet, junk food,
Food,
lollipop,
lollipop,
addictive,
addictive.
moderation. So, Shirley, do you have any questions?
Um, uh, is that word a dictation a dictation
Addictive,
it equals to addictive
addictive.
addictive addictive is an adjective.
When you say addictive, it's basically I'm addictive to something. Yeah, I'm addictive to what do you call this? To addictive to play mobile games. So yeah, it's
Mm.
it's
So
basically the
if something makes you addictive, it's it's a toxic.
yes, very good. So it
Yeah, I got this word.
so basically when you say addictive, it is an act of doing it do overdoing something,
Oh, yeah,
overdoing something, which
over.
is going to be an adjective because it describes what you do, it describes what you eat, describes everything. So adjective.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Okay. Thank
Very
you.
very nice. Okay. So you know toxic. Oh, okay. I wanted to share to you how can you use toxic in your daily life? You have friends and all
Yeah.
that. Oh, for example, you have a teacher, for example. Your teacher is very strict. Your teacher is giving you a lot of homework and all that stuff. So you can say, "Oh my
Oh.
gosh, that teacher is so toxic. I'm going to die." Toxic. If you have an office
Yeah.
if you have an
Yes,
office
yes, I have a I had a teacher
before,
before.
well, that's normal.
Yeah.
Everyone actually has that. Yeah.
Yes.
And
In
even
our China,
mhm, are so
students
toxic.
always hardworking for their studies.
That's very
So
true.
the teacher, yeah, the
Yeah,
teacher must, yes, so the teacher must ask them to do a lot of homework.
that's
So,
right.
so a lot of teachers are toxic,
Toxic.
toxic,
I mean,
toxic.
I'm sorry to say this. It's just my own opinion. I think education in China is very toxic.
Mm,
Be-
but the examination
that's the
for
thing.
the
Yeah.
high for
Yes.
the enter
Senior
of the
high
high school,
school, high
yeah,
school are
is very important for
yes.
our students.
Um,
Mm,
do you have
and
children?
yeah, children.
Do you have kids? You, surely.
Yeah, I have a kid.
I have a
He is
question for
7
you.
years old.
Okay, so I have a question for you. For example, this I don't know. For example, your your son, you have a son or a girl
Okay.
or a daughter?
Yeah.
A son.
I have a son.
Okay, for
Yeah.
example, your son took the test. Okay, and then after taking the
Okay.
test, he didn't make it. So what will happen to him? He's not going to high school?
No. He has he didn't have the chance to go to the high school.
What? Really?
Yes.
He's not.
Because he didn't pass the test. Yeah,
He's
the test for our Chinese for our Chinese students is very, very important.
so then. What will happen? I mean, so what's going to happen to the child that hasn't passed the test? So he's not. He don't have that
We have
opportunity.
many. It doesn't matter. We have many high schools, and he can
Oh,
go to
a different.
the yeah, he can go to the high school which is not very good, but
Oh,
he can go that
I
he can
see
go to that.
then. So that means to say it depends how popular the school is. So that, for example, Peking University. So the test is quite strenuous. It's quite difficult because it's Peking University. Is that it?
Yeah. Yes.
Something like, oh, it depends on the level of the university or the school. I see. Okay, but
Yeah.
anyway,
So
yeah.
education for us is very fair. I think
Oh yeah.
not unfair. It is
Mm-hmm.
fair.
Okay. So I think yes. I mean, there's a lot of factors why it goes that way because way back then, before, it's not like that, right? It's not totally like that.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is that because of population explosion that lead that made it a lot of things that may change in the future because of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
population is getting higher, so then it has to be like it has to be like, giving the chance to those people who work harder to be in that spot. Yeah.
Yes, we think if the student can have have its own opinion and its own way of the study and study well, uh,
Mhm.
he can he can he can work in a company
True.
well.
Yes, definitely
Yes,
right. Yeah.
to learn to learn music, to
Yeah.
learn drawing,
Mhm.
learn arts.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it can build their mind. I think
Yeah, ability and their skills
ability. Yes,
and their
yes,
talent to enhance their
yeah,
talent. Yeah,
yeah. They may have the different view of this world.
that's very true. I mean in
Mm,
anything that we do, surely what I can say is that there's always advantage and disadvantages. Yeah. Whatever it is.
okay.
There's always something like that.
Yes,
So focusing on the positive side is that the children can be more competitive,
competitive.
competitive.
Yes, the competitive.
They will become
We
more
have this the strong
this
competitive.
yes, they
Big
will be competitive. They will become more efficient when they go and outside and have and look for the job. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's the thing.
we have no choice because we have a large population.
That's very true. So competition is really so much right there. Starting from the day that
Yeah,
the child will born, going to school, to high school, senior high school, and college until you get a job, that is really like a hard work that you need to do. It's kind of normal to do.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we actually changed the topic
It doesn't matter. Yeah,
from junk
the
food
knowledge
to
I can the word. yeah, the knowledge, the word, the vocabulary. I can learn it by myself. I just want to talk something.
Okay, that is wonderful. But words, practicing your pronunciation, and that is the best thing. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think we
thank you.
cannot finish the lesson, but I would like to ask you, what is your job?
My job. I'm a teacher. I'm a Chinese teacher.
Oh, so you are a public Chinese teacher.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm a primary school teacher. But
Ah,
I'm work in a company, and because I'm uh, I don't know how to say, because I'm not in primary school, you
oh,
know that. And
I
just
see.
like you're not
Oh,
in, you're a teacher, but you are not in the school.
yes, yes. Oh, I'm doing an online class. I'm doing online classes. You too? You're
Yeah,
doing
online
online
classes.
classes? All
Uh,
right.
no, I'm all offline classes.
Oh, your offline classes. I see now. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's wonderful because even though it's summer, you're paid because you're a teacher, right?
Yes, I'm familiar with the education in
Yes.
China.
Yeah, I mean just a little bit. Of course, I do have lots of students too that I ask questions just like what we did. We have a topic of junk food and then all of the sudden we go to population explosion, children's education. Okay,
Yes, yes.
anyway.
If you ask a student, they will tell you their uh, bitter life of study.
I know, but I never, but me as a teacher, I never say, yeah, that's true. No, I actually am giving them the positive side of education. That's what I'm saying. I'm not actually just like what we talked about, like toxic and all that stuff. I don't say that to my students, young students, because they're younger. So they would
Yeah,
have a different outlook if I'm going to give them negative, vibes. So it has to be positive. So that's what I do with my younger students. I never say anything negative towards education.
yeah.
Okay.
You're a good teacher.
Oh, thank you so much. But anyway, I would like to see and talk to you next time. I really enjoyed this
Okay.
lesson, and I hope that you learned even just a little bit with our conversation. Do you have any questions for me before we end?
No, no.
Okay, then. Thanks a lot for this
Nice to meet
refreshing,
you.
conversation, and you have a wonderful afternoon, my dear. Bye, Shirley.